Good evening. One.
Goal first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. That's a boundary save for sure. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Off the middle of the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a confident appeal. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That looks gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single. A direct hit and this could be gone.
head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, great running.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. No. Terrible shot. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. They've gone up here. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
This should be close. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bolt has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Bumrah from the press box end. That looks gone.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings. That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Oh, simple run out. Gone. Nowhere near making it. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul.
Here we go. First ball. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Doesn't beat the infield. Big edge. Do they go full? Do they go short? You like to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Brilliant diving stop. 9 runs out of there. Mumbai are none for 9.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Ten runs out of there. Mumbai are none for 19.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Rohit watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Goes over the top with that shot.
They need one to win. A little bit of wobble on that ball. Safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though. It's a massive win. Chased it down with ease. And not losing many wickets either.
Yeah, well, hello and welcome.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
So here we go for the Indian T20 League final. Players are heading out, their hearts full of dreams, their minds clear on their duties today. The crowd, it's nervous but excited, just as I am. Here we go, first ball coming up. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Perfectly timed. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Doesn't beat the infield. Four runs added there. The Crowns are none for 16.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
That's the over. The Crowns are none for 27. Siraj from the grandstand end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Huge edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Crowns are none for 42.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Edged it. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicked it. Was quick onto that in the infield. finds the edge. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
This could be out. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Got that away nicely. Great shot, through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. The end of another productive over. The first wicket falls, and an important one it was too. You can feel the pressure mounting.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Livingston watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged it. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The Titans managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Well, now that could be out. out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Cuts that off well in the infield. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Livingston watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Drilled that one away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
11 runs added there. The Crowns are 1 for 85.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. How will the bowler respond?
And a brilliant take by the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
5 runs added in the over. The Crowns are 2 for 90. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Misses everything. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Straight to the fielder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs added in the over. The Crowns are 2 for 103.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 2 for 111. Khan from the Pavilion end. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Smacks that away through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century. What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Got that away nicely. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
3 for 128.
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
At number 6 for the Bangalore Crowns.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 4 for 134. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.